Now, you do a great segment on Good Morning Football Weekend, Dear Diary, where you go into a lot of the roster dynamics, but write it in the form of a diary. When you're looking at this Cardinals running back room, and I know I'm kind of putting you on the spot a little bit here, but what would be the beginning steps of a Dear Diary with this running back room for the Arizona Cardinals?
Oh, man. I feel like it would have to be something like maybe it's a Tinder situation. Maybe you're on Tinder and you're just like swiping through to see, who you like, who's available, and it just feels like you're going on these dates and things just like aren't working out, or guys are canceling on you or they're not available. I mean, we know that David Johnson and Chase Edmonds are going to be out this week, and now you got the new guy coming to town, Kenyon Drake. So, maybe he provides a spark. Maybe he's an unexpected candidate. So it's like all of a sudden maybe you're going on a date with Kenyon Drake and you kind of like it. I don't know. I'm workshopping here.
No, again, I put you on the spot, and that is certainly a great start. With this Arizona Cardinals team, I know, especially in the offseason, there were a lot of questions about bringing Cliff Kingsbury on and trying to translate that college offense to the NFL. We've looked at it from a local perspective here a ton, but a national perspective, halfway through the season, how do you think that the nation is kind of viewing this Arizona Cardinals team and this Arizona offense?
Well, I think that everyone kind of expected them to get out to a faster start because for me, having covered the Eagles in Philadelphia and having been there for Chip Kelly when he first started, I think there were a lot of parallels drawn between the two, Cliff Kingsbury and Chip Kelly. And when Chip first started with the Eagles, I mean, they came flying out of the gates, and they were just like run, like just as many plays as possible. And we just didn't see the results right away from the Cardinals. And I thought it was nice that they were able to kind of have that stretch, those 3 games where they could get the wins, get their confidence up, kind of get into a rhythm. And I know the schedule's now a little bit tougher for them, but the results haven't been, I think, where the expectations were for Cliff Kingsbury and Kyler Murray. But also, I think the expectations were way too high to begin with.
And with that, you mentioned the second half and that tough schedule that's going to be coming their way. 5 of their next 8 games against the NFC West, and plenty of good teams within that division. Just what do you want to see out of the Arizona Cardinals? What sort of progress do you want to see in certain areas with Patrick Peterson coming back on the defense and the offense continuing to get their feet under them? What sort of progress do you want to see from them this second half of the season?
Well, I think once the Cardinals get their guys back healthy, like these running backs especially, I think that's obviously going to help Kyler. And any team that has a good running game, you're going to be able to get something going on offense with those play action passes and stuff like that. You can scheme around different things. And I think that will help a young quarterback like Kyler kind of get into more of a rhythm when you have guys like David Johnson and Chase Edmonds out there that can really run the ball. Now, I mean, who knows? Maybe Kenyon Drake brings something to your team that you don't even know about, and all of a sudden you have 3 running backs that you can play with. And with Cliff Kingsbury and all of the things that he could bring to this offense, all of this creativity, that's what I want to see. I want to see these guys get healthier, and I want to see them work a little bit better together and kind of get out there and run some different things. Now, obviously, Patrick Peterson coming back, that makes the Cardinals' defense better. But, it's this week I think it's going to be tough. Short week, and you have George Kittle, and the Cardinals really struggle against tight ends. So that's another area that I think that everybody would like to see a little bit of improvement from the Cardinals team.